put the battery in and the card, memory card, you need to turn the camera on here, flip the window around, like so, turn the menu on, and you have to find format card. Now, it went straight to it, but you can, to format the card, you push here, and you go to OK, or you can just press here and format. Every time that you use a new card, let's say if you're shooting and you're downloading it to a laptop or the computer to look at it, it's okay not to format it each time. All right, so after you format the card, then you can go back, hit menu again, it puts the menu away, then you've got your controls back. I guess bring up info. Okay, there it is. Now you can see here, there's the audio. It's picking up my audio, my voice right now. It's reacting to that. Hit the quick menu and make sure you're on auto white balance. Now, if it just doesn't look right, then you can go in, and set for flash, which, as you can see, it made it warmer tone. Fluorescent lamp makes it this very blue, which can be a really cool effect too. Then there's others. You've got daylight. It usually adds a little bit more warmth to it. You've got indoor or shade. I guess it's showing shade, like shade from a house. And then you got cloudy day, which actually is really good right now for what I'm in, these conditions I'm in. It is cloudy, and that color balance looks very close to what my fence actually looks like out there. And then you can go, of course, just flash, I'm sorry, that's tungsten light. I already did that one. Makes it look very blue. Fluorescent lights are the kind that we have in the classroom, which also makes it look a little blue too. And then there's flash, and then you can manually set it. And there's the manual set right there. It's set for 5200 Kelvin. Don't really need it. But like I said, you go back to auto white balance, you're probably going to be okay for most shoots. I'd prefer you didn't, and that you used the very precise settings. But that's not bad for white balance. And you hit Q again, it gets rid of it. And you can hit info button. There's our balance again and all that, and it clears the setting, or clears the window. I like to leave this up so I know that I'm on the right settings. Okay, let's look at other controls. When you're trying to check for certain things, like one thing here, we had our format card. Let's say, there's a lot of menu options here, and sometimes you can't find some of the menu options when you're in a different mode. For example, if you're in the photo mode, which is this mode here, on this side, let me click that again, you can see that. This is the photo mode, that's video mode. So video brings that up, photo, pops the mirror back up, and then you can look through here, but that's for photos. So if you just go here and you're trying to find video settings, you're not going to find anything to do with video in here because you don't have the video thing flipped, the video switch flipped. Okay, so you want to use video, click that, go back to menu, and now you'll have settings for video. One of the things you'll probably want to check for when you're in the video mode is your autofocus method. Okay, so there's AF zone. Now, if you're shooting fairly close up with people, you're really good with the face tracking. Still, I prefer you do manual focus, or set your focus, have the person walk into the focus so that you know that it's working, because it will track around. And if you come up with video that has faces out of focus that should be in focus, that's bad. So, but AF face tracking is good. You can click on the window here, or you can go to zone, which I'm not sure exactly what that does, but you can put it puts a square up on the screen, and you can choose the zones you want it to focus on. And flexi zone, I believe it's similar to it, and it will change based on what it thinks you're focusing on. But the face thing's pretty good. But what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead. Face tracking clearly would not work very well with this wall here because there's no face. So if we switch to AF, which right now it's on manual focus, I'm switching the lens now to autofocus, which we covered in that previous video. Just a little switch on the side lens. So it should select my face, but when we try to do Cody, it doesn't pick him up, and that little square follows me around, as you can see, right, Cody? Is there somebody back there? Say hi to everybody. Cody, say hi to everybody. You don't want to play, do you? Okay, so you see the AF works pretty well, and it selects and stays on the face. Okay, Cody, you want to go play? Okay, go play.